thinking of moving to Idaho, but you've heard rumors that Idahoans don't like newcomers. A lot of people ask about this, so let's just cut to the chase. Idahoans don't hate you. In fact, we're a pretty friendly bunch, but there are 5 things that rub native Idahoans the wrong way when it comes to our beloved state. See if you disagree with any of these. If you do, you may not want to move to Idaho. And I know that what I have to say here is going to offend some people. It's not my intention to offend, but I have to be honest about some of the habits that a small percentage of newcomers are bringing with them to my home state. First, here in Idaho, it's all about nature. We hold our forests, rivers, and mountains close to our hearts. So if you decide to litter or disrespect our stunning surroundings, you are going to be criticized. Remember, leave no trace and keep our natural resources pristine. The great outdoors isn't a place for loud music or louder engines. For Idaho natives, nature is a place of peace and solitude, a chance to get away from the noise and stress of our jobs and our everyday lives. We leave the natural environment as we found it. Do the same and you'll fit in no time. Oh, and about littering, don't do it in town either. Littering is disrespectful. Show respect and be respected in turn. Next, follow the rules for fishing and hunting. Nothing makes an Idaho native matter faster than someone hunting out of season or bagging more than the legal limit of fish or game. Buy a license, follow the rules. The rules are designed to conserve our natural resources for future generations. That means your kids and your grandkids. Third, keep in mind that Idaho is becoming more crowded. Crowding isn't your fault. One of the privileges of living here in the U.S. is that we can live in any state we want to with no interference from the government. Nobody's going to tell us where we can and can't live. But almost every state in the U.S. is becoming more crowded. In 50 years, our national population has gone from 212 million in 1973 to 334 million today. That's 122 million people added in 50 years. We're feeling the crowding, especially here in the Boise metro area, as well as in larger towns throughout the state. Crowding inevitably leads to more traffic, more frustration, longer lines at the supermarket, longer wait times for medical appointment, and more schools running out of room for all their students. If everyone does their part to be kind and patient, life is easier. And this is especially true on the roads. Living here in Meridian, where I'm a realtor, I see people running the red lights at the busiest intersection in the state on a daily basis. Yes, the intersection of Eagle Road and Fairview Avenue, where Boise and Meridian merge, is the state's busiest, and a lot of accidents happen there. It's because people just don't want to slow down. So you need to follow the traffic laws, be considerate, maybe our accident rate will go down. Oh, and motorcyclists, lane splitting is illegal in Idaho. We're not used to it here, and if you do it anyway, you risk an accident and it will be your fault. Okay, number 4, this is a really big one. Please respect our farmers and agricultural workers. Idaho is still primarily an agricultural state. You don't need to drive far out of Boise to see crops in the fields, tractors and combines at work, and farm kids wearing Future Farmers of America jackets. So please, please do not honk at, tailgate, or try to cut around slow-moving farm equipment. You could cause an accident, and if it's you and your car or truck against a combine, I guarantee you won't win. Please treat farmers and their equipment with respect. Without them, Idaho's economy would fall apart. Oh, and by the way, don't make the mistake of thinking that farmers are backwards or uneducated. Our Idaho farmers are an amazing bunch. Many of them have ag degrees from the University of Idaho or other noted institutions. They're solid, thoughtful citizens, the kind all of us should try to emulate. Finally, at the heart of the Idaho way is to cultivate a small town mentality in the very best sense of the word. This means being friendly and courteous to everyone, no matter where you are. Treat everyone as if they were your next-door neighbor. Keep your politics to yourself. Never make racist, sexist, or other kinds of disparaging comments. Please don't assume that all Idahoans are a certain type of person or that we will approve of those disparaging remarks. We prefer to judge people by their actions, not by some superficial category that they may or may not fall into. So engage with the community, visit local businesses, and participate in those quirky small-town festivals. Before you know it, you'll be a true Idahoan. Remember, don't try to change Idaho. Let Idaho change you. For more on moving to Idaho, check out this next video.